society. I'm a weirdo. Yo, I totally agree. I'm a weirdo. Yo, beat the shit out of me. I'm a weirdo. Yo, don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. Yo, I totally agree. I'm a weirdo. Yo, beat the shit out of me. I'm a weirdo. Yo, don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. Yo, I totally agree.
I can't do that. I'm too angry.
I feel like it's daylight out here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
You're watching the motherfucking Weirdo show. If you didn't know, and now you know. Clean dreads weigh approximately 150 pounds. Just thought I'd tell you that. 150 pounds. Motherfuckers.
Everybody come along with me, but I try to speak a little bit of prophecy and explain the way everything is wrong with me because I feel like the whole
It's your boy Capital Chris coming at you live from the home base right here in York, Pennsylvania. Yeah, and welcome to another edition of Cap C TV right here on channel 666, The Weirdo Show. Now, I don't have a whole lot of news to talk about or whatever, so I'm going to go ahead and get that out the way. First things first, my debut album finally dropped. Daywalker Days. Know about it. Be about it. Get it. Own it. Listen to it. Tell your friends. Yeah. It happened. Next up, Suicide Saints, man. We finally got We Needs Money's out. Coming really soon. It's ready. August. Middle of the month. You finna see it. So keep your eye out. Keep it out. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk to y'all about some of the stuff I like to do, and just give a few examples of why I like to do that thing. So I'm gonna show you something, and then I'll give you 3 examples of why I like to do it, and maybe some of y'all can relate to it or whatever. But I figured, fuck it, why not let y'all know a little bit about me, who I am, because I'm kind of new to most of the weirdo viewers and shit. So most of y'all who do know who I am know I'm a nerd like a motherfucker. So expect nerdy shit. First things first, video games. I like video games. Video games make me happy. Reason number 1, in a video game, you can live vicariously through the character. So, like, it lets you step outside of yourself, put all your own personal shit aside, and just go and have an adventure without having to go out and actually try to have an adventure where you might possibly die. Like, I can go out on Skyrim with a sword and a shield and be like, watch out, watch out. And nobody will look at me like I'm crazy, and I probably won't get arrested. But if I go out into the street with a sword and a shield, I will probably get tased at the very least. Maybe even shot. That's a bad idea. Reason number 2 why I like video games. It's like reading a book, only you make stuff happen the way and when you want to. Everybody loves books. Even if you suck at reading books, you still like books, you just don't know it. If you don't like books but you watch a movie, you still like books, motherfucker, because there wouldn't be no movies without books. Every script for a movie is a book. Anyways, reason number 3 I like video games. There are opportunities to connect with people all over the fucking world through video games. You share something in common with that person every time you pick up a video game that they also have. Some video games have online play where you can go and play with people from all over the world. 90% of those people are still fucking assholes. But I mean, but still, you can play with them and make new friends and stuff sometimes. Because, I mean, sometimes you're the asshole.
Nothing that I say is real. Or maybe it is.
What you doing, Bam?
I'm fucking cool, man. The way I'm standing here, I got the leg up, I got the cigarette, I got the beautiful girl beside me. I'm looking like a fucking G-racer.
7-Eleven, sponsor us. It's free motherfucking celebrity. This is how saints drink coffee. Where's the light come from? Now that I've blinded everyone.
Yo, brain melted.
EP coming out called We Needs Monies. I need my pills though, man. I'm not feeling so good. Come and chill with y'all. I don't want to do this anymore. I need my meds, man. I'm not feeling this, bro. I'm not feeling this. Yo! Tell me just don't give me straight telling me that I'm crazy. Trying to take tonight, and that's why the haters they pay me. First people that just switch, and I'm dreaming lyrical, baby. I'm ghosting all of those crazy. Instability slowly killing me. Talking dreaming like Dexter. Voices screaming my head. I gotta see rats so I'ma come next up. Dreaming about brothers here. Losing them with their necks cut. Dance around and they stand attacking this grin. I got me like so. Maybe I can get a little bit psycho. Maybe let me get a rifle. Maybe you want me to do a little bit. I think I'm gonna want to tie with a rifle. Just put in the Bible. Stable. Don't turn around, I'm stable. Shut the ass to my table. Think Molly out of your navel. Tripping all around some walls. Holy trying to get by. Don't stop when I open up, but I sober up when I die. Something's wrong with me. I think I need my medication. I can't even sleep. I think I need my medication. Voices in my head. I think I need my medication. I think I need my medication. Something's wrong with me. I think I need my medication. I think I need my medication. Voices in my head. I think I need my medication. Yo, going on my rocker, going on my shit. Got razor blades underneath my fingertips. Scratching in my chin, over and over. And drips and it leaks and it gets to my soda. What am I to do? I can only drink half, so the other half to you. BAMbam, Michael, Voodoo, goddamn it, dude. Can you tell me which one of you? Which one am I? I don't realize. Could be capital Chris in a new disguise. Capital Bam, like hello guys. Packing bodies in a can like a damn surprise. And it's like, yo, now I gotta rub it on toes. How to murder red rope. Only secret if I don't do it on the toe. The second little hook. Cause God let the damn that I'm probably like, yo. Bitch, I'm killing everyone I see. You've died 1,000 times walking past me. Don't think it for a second, I will lose my shit and find a sharp weapon that'll fucking kill you with. I'm a lunatic, I take away from losing it. You probably use some scripts, so fuck from here, my toolie sits. They didn't have my therapist, the voices tell me please. I blast them in the face and say there's something wrong with me. I think I need my medication. 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 Something's wrong. I think I need my medication. I think I need my medication. I think I need my medication. I think I need my medication.
welcome back to The More You Motherfucking Know, starring your boy F-Stop. I am here on Prince Edward Island, a tiny little island province in Canada. Red sands, red beaches, everything. It's just fucking beautiful. Just check that shit out. Look at this fucking red sand everywhere and stuff. Anyways, to me this place is very personal because I love PEI. I'm not from PEI, but I've been here before. It's beautiful. I'd love going back every single fucking time. It's an amazing place. Very amazing. And speaking of personal, why the fuck does everybody glorify their personal shit? Like Jennings or Jenner or whatever the fuck her name is, his name. Why? You know what I mean? Proud of you, coming out, doing what you gotta do, being who you are. But there's a lot of people that do that. You ain't no special. Nobody should be glorifying that shit. Who cheated on who in the celebrity life? Who gives a shit? It's about their fucking music or their movies or their shows that they make. It doesn't matter who the fuck they slept with or cheated on or whatever. Fucking Bill Clinton got a blowjob in the White House. I shouldn't even know that. You shouldn't even know that. Nobody should know that shit, man. He was a good president. The fuck difference does it make if he's getting a blowjob from some other girl? Maybe his wife said it was okay. Maybe he had permission. And you guys made a big fucking to-do about it and got rid of an actual good president. Something to think about. I'm standing here in PEI, and as you'll notice, behind me, there's a United Church, and then on the other side, there's a Presbyterian church. There is a graveyard for both. So, upon Judgment Day, what is supposed to happen is that these two will, I guess, resurrect as zombies, just like Jesus, and they're gonna fight each other, and whoever wins gets to go on and fight the next battle. I think it's going to be planned out like an RPG game. Something Diablo-ish, I'm not sure. But I think it might be pretty fun. But in all honesty, in all seriousness, lighthouses are more useful than churches, quoting Benjamin Franklin. And I don't know, get rid of these fucking things. Look at this, look at this, look at this. One's right there, one's right there. If you stand dead center, your head will explode from the vortex of bullshit. Seriously. Can you imagine? Whoa. I think we need pet shelters and homeless shelters more. Just my opinion. I'd like to give a shout out to my homie Tiz, aka Hector Defendi. Awesome motherfucker. Y'all should know him. Juggalo family, man. Most awesome motherfucker, man. Much love. Much love to you, bro. That is a dead jellyfish. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because our government is a bunch of jellyfish. Did you know that there are nuclear particles that are now allowed in your drinking water? Because there's so much, instead of just stopping people from putting them in there, they're allowing it. So in other words, the amount of nuclear particles that were not allowed to be in the drinking water has now been raised. So these are now the allowable levels of nuclear particles or radioactive particles that are in your drinking water. It's completely fine. It's okay to have isotopes in your drinking water of a certain level now. It's passable. Instead of getting rid of the problem, we just raise the amount that's allowed. Same as your cereal. There's cyanide that is legally allowed to be in your breakfast cereal. Yeah. Breakfast cereal is stored in warehouses, so to avoid rats building up eating the cereal, they use rat poison. There's a certain allowed level of cyanide in the cereal to keep the rats away. If you eat a lot of cereal, you're going to be eating a lot of rat poison. Just to let you know. And another message sponsored by F-Stop.
Don't you drugs!
Just got out of Nova Scotia, now we're in New Brunswick again. And I was on Highway 6 and I realized that they've had so many highways that are passing that. Highway 6 is pretty much like dead. There's so many businesses closing. We shouldn't be allowing large highways and whatnot to be built just to save 5 minutes, and we put all these other businesses out of business. Small businesses are the backbone of the country. Every time we put small businesses out of business, we are actually killing our economy somehow. You know, there was our businesses that have been handed down by generation or else, you know, sold off so that the next generation could enjoy life a little bit more easier. Good old-fashioned business. We're killing it. Anyways, last thoughts. The more you motherfucking know. Whoop whoop.
Allergy warning. Contains peanuts. I would fucking hope so.
You're tuned into the Weirdo Show and you're listening to Marvin Nice Sotelo. That's right. Now, I haven't mentioned much about it yet, but the CGP, or should I say the California Grassroots Party, nominated me to run for the United States House of Representatives. That's right, I'm going to be running for my district. That'd be California's 40th Congressional... 40th? Yeah, that's right, 40th Congressional District. Oh, it should be fun. I'm going to be a writing candidate, so if you live in Cali, vote for me.
Show Daddy the keychain, AJ. Show the weirdos. You can get this from Saint. The cat can make it.
He's looking at you like, why are you touching my keys?
Show him, AJ. You gotta show him?
Nope.
You're not gonna show him, little man? Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh. You're gonna try to steal my car.
What you doing?
Oh.
Is that how you feel? And that's how you feel about the subject. But you still like the keychain. Tell him, AJ. Tell him to buy that keychain. Say, buy this keychain.
Next thing I really enjoy doing. Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Hate if you want. It don't matter. I still love that shit. Reason number one being, it's like, it's a brain game. You can't just willy-nilly go throwing stuff out and expect to win. You have to really think about what you're doing. It's like there's an element of luck, but there's also an element of strategy. So like you can have all the best luck in the world, but if you're dumb and don't pay attention to what you're doing, you still lose. Or you can have all the strategy in the world, but if the luck just ain't on your side that time, you still lose. So it's always fresh, it's always different. And it's never the same game twice, you know? So you never know what's going to come, and when it's going to come. I mean, sometimes you'll be down, about ready to die, think it's all over, getting all depressed and shit, like, fuck, and then just pull that one card, and you'd be like, turn it around and win. Like, that shit's epic. And the thing about it is, like, because of the way that the cards are, and the little characters involved and stuff like that, like, if you do like me and my friends do when we play, you make little stories about it and stuff in your head, like, or to each other back and forth, you know, and just, and play around with it, because then it just adds another layer to it. Plus it's fun to talk shit and be like, aha, motherfucker, you know. Reason number two I like Magic is just because, like, in terms of card games and board games and stuff like that, Magic has been around for a really long goddamn time, and it has never stopped evolving. But it's never completely changed. So, like, it's always in the base elements, it's always the same game. So if you knew how to play it 30 years ago, you still know how to play it now. They just keep adding new elements, taking old elements out, and they do a very good job of keeping the game balanced and making sure that, you know, sometimes cards come out and they don't realize how terribly unfair those cards are, and once they realize that, they're like, hey, no, don't you do no more. So, like, if you like to go play tournaments and stuff and try to win prizes and everything like that, then they make sure that it's hard, you know, that you're not getting fucked over. They keep it fair. And a lot of people, you know, who master games and stuff like that, they don't give a shit. You know, they don't take the time to focus as much on the balance of things. Like, you don't see motherfuckers on Call of Duty going through and, you know, single-handedly pulling everybody out who's cheating or fucking shit up for everybody, because they don't give a shit. They'll put out a patch and, like, balance stuff out a little bit, but otherwise they don't fucking care. But with Magic, they give a shit. That's all I got to say on that one. Reason number three, there's a whole story universe that goes around Magic or whatever that the the cards, all the things from the cards exist in. So, you know, if you're like me and you like to read, and you like to have like fantasy stories and stuff like that, like the elements that you use are incorporated into this story. So when you're playing, you have that image in your head of like, oh man, I remember when, you know, I don't know, I remember when Niv Mizzet fucking used these goblin firebrands to block, you know, whatever. Like, it sounds like geek shit, but if you sat and had read the story and knew the characters of what was going on, you would be like, oh shit. It's like, you know, if you ever saw Lord of the Rings and you see Frodo busts out that one ring about to slip it on his finger, you're like, oh shit. You know, like, it gives, you have a tie to it and everything like that. And it's really cool to see something that exists in multiple universes, not just as like a card game, but also as a storybook.
Cause I live, ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. I live, ain't nobody stopping me. I tell the whole world, ain't nobody stopping me. Cause I live, ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Cause I live, ain't nobody stopping me. I tell the whole world, ain't nobody stopping me.
Jesus.
I might be Jesus. I have been called Jesus on a few occasions.
Now you're recording.
And we're recording now as I'm being called Jesus.
So,
This is the Weirdo show on the motherfucking Scrubcast. What the fuck? It's like worlds collide.
This is
Why are you
what
looking at the phone?
this
when
is
you
what
talk?
would be referred to in today's modern slang trendy talk as meta. This is so meta right now.
What the fuck is meta?
It's like when there's a thing within a thing.
There's a thing within a thing. Well, there's a thing within a thing right
Yeah.
now. So as y'all on the Weirdo show can see, and y'all can't see on the Scrubcast, but you will, there's like folded up papers in there. There's 11 of those papers, and each of them folded up papers is one of y'all's names. So we gonna zip up this bag. This is a dope ass bag too. You'll see. This is a dope ass bag. And we gonna shake this bitch up like this. Just shaky, shaky, shaky.
Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead.
And now we gonna unzip this motherfucking bag. And we gonna reach into this bag. And I reached into the pocket that don't have it.
I don't think that'll help.
And now we pulling out a name. Can we get a drum roll? The winner is Sean Stevens.
Yay!
You haven't said anything this entire Scrubcast if you're here. So if you're here, congratulations. If you're not in here, you're gonna hear about this when we get off. But the winner of the 7-point vinyl sticker is Sean motherfucking Stevens. Motherfuckers.
Boy Jason Voorhees, UGA, Charlie Sheen, minus the cocaine, bitches. And when I'm listening to Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, I'm tuning into the Scrubcast with BAMbam the Voodoo Child and Capital Chris. We need money. I need money. You need money. Maybe we can find a money tree.
There's a river. I said rain was okay, not a monsoon.
That's supposed to be SpongeBob. He's not even wearing this right color pants.
Nah.
If that came into my room one night, I would be fucking terrified. That, what in the mother of fuck? So these motherfuckers follow me and Spookie everywhere. We don't know who they are, but I'm pretty sure there's some bitch-ass rent-a-cops that are out trying to fucking feel like they're Paul Blart or some shit.
I haven't even seen that movie.
It's alright, but yeah, they're getting really fucking annoying. If you know anything about this little detective agency,
Tell them to fuck off.
tell them to fuck off, or at least let me know who the fuck they are. Like, snitches get stitches, remember that shit. Day again. Mail day. For Mr. Steven. Not the normal Steven you hear about. This is Mr. Nabs from the Beer 420 show. Getting a copy of the Daywalker Days. Days of Daywalking the Dog. days are being walked upon, and walking of the days, and the day walking. 2 more packages going out today. 2 more people have bought the Cap CD and a Saints Miss Carols. If you didn't know, Cap CD came out the last of the month, and now there's people getting it the this of the month. And next month is the We Needs Money, so it's another month. There's months, and other months are more monthy, but some months are less months than other months. So, if you're a month, you should be a month, because we're all a little bit months once in a while. Shouts out to Miss Heather, where this one is going in North Carolina, and we all know Estrella, who's getting this one right here. Motherfucker! You ain't seeing no addresses though, motherfucker!
So I wanted to discuss something that has been wreaking havoc in our society. Something that has been affecting most of us Canadians, Americans, and many around the world. Many different countries. This has affected us all. And I'm not going to talk about a pandemic of, I don't know, some fucking weird disease or some shit. I'm not going to talk about none of that. This is something even more important, even something more life-threatening than fucking diseases and fucking wars and all that shit. You ever hear of Sharknado 1 and 2 and 3? Or fucking two-headed shark, or fucking three-headed shark fucking movies, or fucking Octoshark, or Octagon, or Megalopus, or some fucking shit? They got Mega Shark versus Colossus. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, seriously. It's bad enough that they have to take old fucking movies and remake them because they're running out of fucking fresh ideas. Like, When a Killer Calls, or When a Murderer Calls, or When a Stranger Calls, or whatever the fuck it is. They've been doing that shit, you know? The calls are coming from upstairs. Like, seriously. People that are making these fucking movies about fucking shark tornadoes and fucking anaconda crocodiles and fucking all sorts of these weird ass fucking mixes and shit. This is the message I'm sending to you. Stop it. Fucking stop it. There's no fucking need for that type of shit. There's no fucking need to go on and fucking make more people stupid. It's fucking stupid. Stop fucking doing it. If you really have the need to fucking blend fucking animal races together and fucking make movies about it. I think that's called bestiality, actually. Yeah, you guys should star in that. Make a lot more fucking money than making these B-rated fucking Sharknado and fucking... It's too fucking ridiculous. I can't even waste my time to watch that shit. Seriously. I'd rather just fucking jerk off with a cheese grater. You know what I mean? Just fucking... Stop it. Thank you.
Don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. I totally agree. I'm a weirdo. Beat the shit out of me. I'm a weirdo. Don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. I totally agree. I'm a weirdo. Beat the shit out of me. I'm a weirdo. Don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. I totally agree.
Stick my fingers in your mouth, cause I love the way your throat feels. Make you puke and eat the vomit like some fucking oatmeal. Take your daughter right up while she playing on a big wheel. Stick a plunger in her asshole and make a pig squeal. Eating roadkill like a kid with a happy meal. Dropping pills, got my head spinning like a Ferris wheel. Sipping after birth through a straw from a horse. And of course intercourse with an unborn corpse. Yes, an unborn fetus. Jesus, I'll pick your nose and then I'll eat it. Trying to catch J's while you patients try to beat it. Got a midget sex slave with a fucked up clit. I swear to God that tricks pussy got elephantitis. But the shit is the tightest I ever seen. The shit gleams, flap in the breeze, the lips are even green. It's obscene, but I love it with my hands up in her stomach, squeezing her intestines till the shit plummets. I'm a weirdo.
Right here is my body bag swag. Body bag swag. Body bag swag. Body bag swag. I'll put you in the ground with my body bag swag.
Can't you see my eyes glow? Can't you tell I intend to take away your soul? Can't you see them horns in my head start to grow? No motherfucker, no motherfucking don't. I'm not the devil.
If I had the heart to do it all over, I probably would've acted right and probably stayed sober. I would've did everything that a good man does, but it only takes a little bit to give a couple hugs. And I know it's fucked up that I never gave you none. Now you're laying on your bed and your body leaking blood, and I'm fucking up your love by decapitating you, and I'm staring at the guts and all of the deep cuts. Yeah. And this a goddamn shame. We play these goddamn games. I'm burning goddamn flames. Inside you I'll remain.
Still living in a 260. Got the cops looking at me from my murderous flow. Got planes overhead for the weed that I grow. Got people looking at me cause I keep killing ghosts. Got them haters staring at me just to see what I'm worth. Sit wicked in the womb, I've been a ninja's spurt. Go ahead, run your mouth, I don't care what you heard. Even Jesus fucking hates me, all the Bibles are burned.
My minds wanna race time on the race. I wanna hold. Never control in it, just scroll in it, just go. Got no time for the sixth time. I'ma put lows. It's a been bell, it's been dealt. Winning hand, didn't fold, and I know that it's wrecked.